Welcome everybody.
Welcome.
I'm so happy to see you all. You're such an important feature of our lives. Meghna, starting with Meghna ma'am and the team, really.
Thank you so much for having us. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Sharan. Good morning, Rushil, Ramnath. I see Sakina. Good morning, everyone. And of course, Ashita. Hi, Kencho. Kencho, hi. Okay. So, guys, today we're just going to discuss a very, very interesting topic. I think all of y'all belong to this young youth, or we call it the adolescent group. And the topic for today is understanding, how people fit in, with the adolescent group, peer group issues,
they are past issues. Adolescents, huh?
Yes, so the young adult. So that's what I mentioned, young adult. And we're going to be looking at, issues that, happen, and issues that we would love to discuss and share with y'all. So let's make it very participative. Y'all can start and our students can also share their experiences. And hopefully this will be a very, very interesting. Hi, Vishwa. Thank you for coming in.
Sorry, ma'am.
Right. So we want to start. Anyone here wants to start? Anyone wants to tell me what the topic is a little bit about?
Yes, what did National College students have in mind as a topic? We will clarify to our students and then we can start.
Yes. Rida, you want to try? Rida Sheikh?
Yes, ma'am. So today we are touching a very important topic that can be faced by kids as young as in first grade to even like our parents, because we're going to talk about peer pressure. Now, peers are everyone who you spend majority of your time with, be it your friends, it can be your cousins, it can be even your family can be considered as peer. And peer pressure is when you tend to follow the things that the people around you are doing just in order to, let's say, fit in or
Rida, your internet is a bit unstable.
Okay, Priya, do you want to take it from there? Do you want to take it as what we understand as peer pressure and peer related issues?
Yes, ma'am, sure. So as Rida said, that peers can be considered anyone that you spend your time with, and anyone who's in your circle, like your friends, your family, your cousins, your teachers, everyone can be your peers. And the pressure means that you tend to follow everything that they do just to fit in or to please them. You surround yourself with people, and to fit in, you kind of follow everything that they do or adopt their mindset. Whether it's right or wrong, you adopt their mindsets. Peer pressure can either be positive or negative. It depends on the people that you're with, and you just tend to be under a lot of pressure to, follow them and follow in their footsteps because you want to fit in or be like them, and you want them to accept you. And that is exactly what we're talking about. So it can have a lot of positive effects on you if you're surrounded by good people, but it can also have a lot of negative effects on you as well. So we're going to talk about both positive as well as negative.
Wonderful. Now, if it's okay with you folks, I'm going to request Rushil to be our scribe. He will go to the whiteboard and note down exactly what the topic is. And what you just mentioned about peer pressure. First, let's share our mutual understanding of the topic and have it up there on the whiteboard. Okay, Rushil, can you handle the whiteboard today?
Oh, good morning.
Yeah. So let us put down the title first, Rushil. National College and can you use black, please?
Yes, ma'am. Format.
And you can raise the title. Yeah. National College. Psychology Department. I'll tell you. PSY CHOLOG. Yeah. No, not psychological. Psychology. Why? Yes. department, DPT, capital DPT, and Skill Shakti students.
And Skill Shakti.
Discussion on peer pressure. On peer pressure. Excellent. You can put it capitals also. It makes sense. Great idea, Rushil.
Good idea.
Yeah. And please put today's date, August 5th, 2020.
Yes.
Comma 2020. And if you can take it right to the very top and stretch it out as we normally do. Yeah. Can you raise it still further, please?
You mean
On top, right?
Yeah, right.
Perfect.
Perfect. So now we know that this is what we are going to be discussing. And let us do the next point, Rushil, would be what do we mean by peer pressure? And let's note down the points that were raised by our group, so we have a mutual understanding of the topic. Yeah. Question mark? All right. So if people could share, what do we mean by peer pressure? What I heard from Rida and Priya were that it is includes friends. Peers include friends, cousins, family. You needn't put on, yeah. Rushil, remove cap lock.
Yes, sir. Peers.
Yeah, peers mean, yeah, peers mean friends, comma, cousins, comma, family members, comma, everybody that we interact with. Would you say that's right, Priya?
Everybody that.
Yes, ma'am. That's completely right.
Wait. Okay, you can stretch this out, Rush.
So it comes in one.
Yeah, full stop. Now, give us a separate bullet point, a new bullet point and new text box, please.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Yeah. Where put the bullet point, the bullet symbol.
Bullet.
Just put a dash.
Okay.
Yeah. And now, what do we mean by pressure?
What do you mean?
Okay, so pressure means.
Pressure means.
What did you all hear? The need to fit in, right?
The need to fit in.
Comma. I heard to be accepted. I heard that.
Point.
And to please people. Did I hear that? I mean, did somebody mention pleasing, approval?
Yes, ma'am.
Please people and get approval.
And get approval.
Yeah. Fabulous. Full stop. Stretch it out and take it right next to the first point. Lift it up. Great. Now, as our discussion proceeds, we'll just kind of see if we want to note things. Yeah. Okay. Rush, since there are so many of us, there'll be many points. May I request that you even push upwards the points? What do you mean by peer pressure? Because I think we'll need all the space we can get. Yes, perfect.
Apple. Select.
So this gives us really a lot of space. Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so here we are, folks. Anything else that National College would like to add or begin the sharing? Meghna?
Yeah, Rida, Manya, do you want to share what you understand from peer pressure?
Yes, ma'am. So, peer pressure is basically that, you face all the time, and it's more like, you want to get socially accepted, like around the people you are. So, can I take up one specific topic and talk about it, ma'am, a little?
Yes, of course. However you like.
So, okay, so if we talk about alcohol and drinking, which is like a very big aspect in peer pressure building. So mostly it is like, not everybody just wants to drink like that. It's like, you go to a party or maybe you see some really cool group, they are drinking and how, they're being all cool and nice and you want to be like them. That, oh, if I drink, maybe I will become like that. So that's one point, where indirectly a peer pressure comes on you that, oh, to be a part of that group or maybe to become like them, we drink. And it even comes off like, if you're going to some party or to some friend's place and they all are drinking and then they offer you just so that, you don't feel left out or maybe, they don't say anything to you like, oh, why is she not drinking? Why is he not drinking? What's wrong with him? You just accept it and you drink it. So that's how, that's how drinking is also influenced and, you're also accepting that thing. Or maybe, once you're done drinking and these people, the friends or maybe anybody, they just refill your drink without you
Oh,
even
wow.
asking for it. So maybe, that's also one point, where you just accept it just so that somebody doesn't question you about, oh, why are you like this? Why are you not drinking? This is so cool. This is so nice. So maybe,
So, yeah. So can we put alcohol and drinking, Rush?
Yes, ma'am. Alcohol, drinking.
Yeah. Full stop. Feeling pressured to drink, Rida? Would that
Yes,
be
ma'am.
an
Yes.
accurate way?
Good
Yes.
drink.
Excellent, by the way, Rida. Very good sharing. Great point.
Thank you.
The great point, Rida.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To drink. And why you want social approval.
Yes.
Okay? And feel social approval.
And feel social approval.
Yeah. Okay, now I would like Skill Shakti to give what they feel, what they may have encountered, so that we can, this is a great point made by National College team. So anybody care to share an experience that where you have experienced peer pressure or just in general, your knowledge about peer pressure?
Auntie, can I give a
Please,
personal
Sakina.
experience?
Of course, please feel free.
We always
That's
So
what we're
basically,
inviting.
what had happened, I was in Pune Symbiosis and my
Sakina,
friend,
settle down first, then we can hear you. Yeah, great. Take your time, be relaxed. Yes,
Okay.
perfect.
okay. So basically, I was in Pune Symbiosis and we all were going out and they they wanted me to come along and I went and it so happened that they were having hookah and smoking and stuff and they encouraged me to do the same because they thought I was alone and I was not doing anything. And just because I wanted to get into the group, they forced a cigarette into my mouth and I had, because I didn't have any other choice, and I had to smoke that one thing because they already had put it in my mouth forcefully. So it was a very bad experience for me and it was like the first and last time I must have smoked.
Okay. So that's a very good sharing, Meghna. What this is forcing. So the next point would be forcing somebody to smoke.
Yes,
And-
I really appreciate this point, Sakina, and I think this would also come under, there is a tendency that, when you want to fit into a group, You want approval, like said before, but this is also a form of bullying. So it's not always that bullying is in academics, that a senior bullies a junior student, but these are different subtle ways of bullying where you are forced to take a cigarette in your mouth, or a hookah pipe is put into your mouth, and you are helpless, you feel helpless because you don't want anyone to laugh at you, but you still don't want to do something. So,
Rochelle, we will document what is said. Okay, so remove the point learn to say no, because we will be discussing strategies later, and that's when that point is very valid, and we will put it in the right place. Yeah. So let's scribe exactly what is being said in the discussion. Forcing somebody to smoke. And Meghna ma'am raised a great point, which is that this is a form of bullying. Yes, excellent. Okay, so National College. Meghna, is it okay?
Yes,
How do you want to proceed further?
Lakshmi, do you want to do a sharing on some other issue of peer pressure?
Yes,
you can share with an experience, you can highlight your main point.
Yes, ma'am. So we all know that our body is our only home where we stay in, and what we eat is what it shows. So I'll talk about how peer pressure helped me to overcome my bad eating habits to a very healthy eating habit. Back then, after my boards, I started binge eating and stress eating a lot. So, and then when I came on social media, I used to see every trendy foods around the corner, and I wanted to go and have everything. So I just went off and have this. I started having developed a habit of eating outside and eating very unhealthy food, and which started showing on my energy levels, on my skin, on my body, and overall I felt so unfit, and I decided I was ashamed to go outside because people would accept me the way I am, and I started missing off my dance classes where I used to get trained for professional training. And later, when my peers got to know that I'm missing it, we had a talk on it. They came over and they were like, "Why are you missing it?" So that's when I confronted. I have started binge eating a lot, and I've started gaining weight. So my body, I'm not able to accept my body the way it is. So they helped me and they said, "See, firstly, we need to learn why eating healthy is important." And they taught me eating healthy is not just looking good. It's about your energy levels, good positive outlook, your good sleep cycle, and all the positive impact it makes on your body. And they told me it's okay to be in whatever size you are, and that the fact that you're eating and working out makes you the most healthiest human. And we started as a group. We started making a small goal, like moving around for 4 to 5 days, just shifting our evening snacks, and we started celebrating a small victories, which helped me to push myself and leave up those bad eating habits and change it to a very positive eating habits.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I think so. Basically, to just summarize, is that social media had a negative impact on you, and you got encouraged to eat a lot of junk and eat outside. It made you feel unhealthy, and then your friends came and had a positive interaction with you, and in fact, thank you, Sakina, yes, and they encouraged you to take small steps towards your goal, and that is to become fit. So in other words, you're saying that peer pressure may not always be bad. Peer
Yes.
pressure can also be positive, and it can kind of brighten you up and make you more focused towards your goal, and they become your strong support. So every time impact means Rushil, impact means it has an effect. So friends can have a strong positive effect also on you. Like in Lakshmi's case, they convinced her to stop eating junk, eat healthy, exercise, right?
So, I would like to do this just for clarity.
Okay.
We will make a separate, Rushil, let's do, make a slight change. What you are listing now is negative impact. Okay. So where you've written, what do you mean by peer pressure? Can you go back to that line, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And in maybe another color, you can put negative impact.
Which red?
Just write negative impact. Yes. Excellent. All right.
Negative effect.
Yeah. Now, what you do is go to below forcing somebody to smoke. This is a form of bullying. Leave 4-5 lines and go to the bottom. Just leave it. Yes. And write here positive impact of peer pressure.
Yes.
Of peer pressure. Just put, yeah. So now we list this very good point made by Lakshmi. Okay, go back to black and put a bullet there. Make positive impact also a different color. If you like green color.
Yeah, positive is green, right?
Green. We always use green with,
Do a darkish green.
Yeah. Possible, Rush?
Otherwise, just delete it and write it again in green.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yes, it's come. Positive impact.
Impact of peer pressure.
Thank you, Sakina.
And, do the bullet point in black as you had done. Yeah. Could we mute ourselves, please? Okay, so unhealthy eating.
Unhealthy eating. Yes.
Full stop. What did you say, Lakshmi? That, social media kind of helped you or didn't help you in that regard?
Social media did not help
wants
her.
me to get into it because all the trendy food tastes.
All the? Okay. Yeah. Social media.
New point.
No, in line with unhealthy eating. Social media, trendy restaurants. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
And trendy restaurants.
Then it started showing on my health. My energy levels went down. I couldn't perform. And that's when
were negative. Just 1 sec, slowly. Social media, trendy restaurants were a bad influence.
Yes.
Rochelle, you can put were a bad influence.
Bad influence.
Yeah, were bad influence.
Bad influence.
Yeah. Full stop.
Stop.
Friends, Lakshmi, give us your positive impact. Point.
So, ma'am, my friends came in. They They asked me what happened. So when we spoke about it, so they taught me what it means to eat healthy.
Friends, so let's slow down so Rochelle can note it.
Yes.
Friends helped by discussing.
By discussing.
Taught me to eat healthy.
Taught me to eat
healthy. And gave me small goals.
Yes.
To work on.
Comma.
Yeah.
Gave me small goals to focus on.
Yeah.
we celebrated our small victories, which helped me to push myself.
Full stop. So, very encouraging. Shall I just put that? Because we just want to make it short and sweet.
Encouraging.
Very encouraging. So here, positive peer pressure encouraged you,
Full stop.
Yeah. And if you could just stretch this, yeah, to the max. Fantastic. Great, Rosh. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. Now, I would love somebody from Skill Shakti to share their experience, whether positive or negative, because this is all about sharing together. Sharan, would you care to share?
I'll do it last.
All right. Ramnath?
I'm interested in speaking in Hindi.
No, Ramnath, the topic is you have to share an experience of peer pressure, whether positive or negative.
I don't want to have a joke with my friends.
Okay. And what happened as a result?
She told me, you told me stand outside the house. My sister told me.
Okay. Why did she tell you that? 1 second, Rush.
She's not able to give back the key after my work.
Okay. How is that peer pressure?
Very bad.
Okay. So what did you do? How did you handle it?
Because I'm going to protest my sister Anjali because she told me stay down for a little bit because after the work because she's not able to give me the key because my mother.
Okay, I get it. So how would you handle this?
Because I will be without. I will stay.
No, but what is your solution? Will you ask your family to help you out? Will you ask your mom? Or will you have a negotiation with her where you can create a win-win situation so that she solves her need for the key and you can also share the key together?
Yes.
What will you do?
Tell my mother that I prefer doing with the Skill Shakti.
Okay. So Ramnath had an issue with his sister.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Issue with family member. We can put that.
With family member.
And asking parent to mediate. That's a very good solution. So sometimes it helps to get somebody else to mediate and, calm things down.
Absolutely. I would like to add here, Ramnath, I think that's very important. And I think this is one way of dealing with, peer pressure. When you discuss things with your family members and, definitely your parents, they kind of help you to get out of this circle, of this pressure. I think you've done an excellent, what step you took was really good. So one intervention or one method of dealing with peer pressure is to talk to your family people, to talk to your relatives, to talk to your siblings.
I don't intend talking to family members.
You intend to?
I don't intend.
You don't intend. Okay. So do you want to talk to, you can, it's family members, it's just one
family members.
You can talk to friends. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I'm not able to hear. I will try to make you understand.
Okay.
No, I can't talk to family members. I prefer being with the community group and my friends.
That's good.
Okay,
that's good.
Great.
Lovely.
So,
yes.
Remember, he had an issue asking parent to mediate or friends.
Or friends.
Yeah? So you have a choice. Okay. Great. Thank you, Ramnath, for sharing.
Okay,
Elvin, you want to go next?
1 minute, and I don't intend going for a family function.
Yes, Ramnath, you have mentioned these are all family related issues. So whether it's sharing the key or family function, we understand, and you will request either family members to mediate or friends. We have noted that point. Fine. Friends is perfectly okay. Yes. Elvin?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, where I don't see you, Elvin.
Ma'am, I'm here. I think you can.
Sorry, I can see you now. Thank you.
So we have discussed like a lot of issues like positive and negative now, but I would like to touch a very sensitive topic which I think everyone faces in their young adolescent age, and which is regarding relationships. So when we move out in the world and we have a lot of people around, and sometimes you see your friends getting into a relationship and it feels like a pressure to just accept what they say and just go with the flow. And there was a time in my life when I was feeling that pressure on me. But at that moment, I was not sure about how to go ahead with it, because all of my friends were like, your parents won't understand, it's okay to date, it's okay if you have a boyfriend, does not matter, and things like that. But at that moment, I reached out to my tuition teacher, who is like a second mother to me. She's always taken care of me, and she's always guided me through everything. And she made me understand that it's okay to feel those. It's okay to feel those things, and it is okay because this is the age when we'll feel all of these things. And she motivated me to go up to my parents, share with them, because I had a misconception in my mind that my parents won't like it. They'll get angry, they'll shout at me, but this never happened. And I'm glad that I shared these things with my friends and my family. And now they are supporting me, and they understood what I was facing, and they've always been supporting me after that.
Wonderful, Elvin. Really, thank you so much. Such an important point. Relationships, you know, really, really crucial. So, Rushil, yeah, may I request you, let's fine tune the scribing, which you're doing brilliantly. Please take positive impact up, right up to, you know, no, below for the point of negative, the last point, just take it upwards. Yes. Still more, still more. Yes. And then move all of this up. Yes. Still more. Just move. Yes. Because we need space. Okay. Perfect. Now I want you to wait before relationships, just insert the subheading. All right. Which will be strategies for dealing. Right, Meghna? That would be good?
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
Yes. Strategies for dealing with peer pressure.
There, yo, next to
On top of relationships.
Okay.
Use another color. Use blue, if you like, or any color.
It became green, yeah.
No, not there. Rushil, you've got the word relationships.
Yes.
Above that, just put strategies for dealing with peer pressure.
Strategies for dealing with peer
pressure. Or tips. Shall we say tips? Tips for dealing with peer pressure.
With peer pressure.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. And if you can make it a separate color, fine. Otherwise, no problem.
Oh,
yeah. Just stretch that out. Yes.
You can't.
Just stretch it out, Rushil. First, stretch it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now put relationships below that. Yes. Yeah. Excellent. Can you take it slightly higher? Yes. Relationships. To save space. Thank you. Okay, Elvin. So what Elvin said, she found it useful to talk to a teacher. or a mentor, mentor. So if you have you're facing relationships, because you, how would you phrase this, Elvin? Can you give me a synopsis that we can note?
This means?
Maybe reach out to a support group.
Reach out to a support group. Very good.
Reach out to a support group.
Yeah. I think that is so useful. Reach out to a support group or a teacher, because you mentioned your tuition teacher helped you.
Yes.
Or teacher. Okay. So basically, reaching out is very important, Meghna, right? Can you shed little light?
Yes. So like I mentioned earlier that, you know, as we are growing and we are all young adults, there would be constant pressures, different kinds of pressures coming in from our peer. If you can handle it at your age, then that is great. If you can't and you're feeling pressurized, then there is no harm to reach out to your family members, friends, teachers, counselors, and support groups. Support group could be just your one mentor that you like to reach out to talk to share, because they would be the best person to guide you about how to handle the particular situation. So one strategy of dealing with peer pressure is to reach out, is to talk to people to understand. Now, it's also important in my understanding that when you're reaching out to someone, you have to make sure that the person is the right person in your life who you're reaching out to. Because supposing there is a group of 5 friends and who are pressurizing you and you reach out to them, it could be that they don't understand you, they make fun of you, they ridicule you. So it's important that you reach out to a person who is a little higher in status in terms of, you know, who understands the world better, who has better experiences, etc.
So Rushil, yes. Write down, reach out. It is important to reach out to the right persons.
To the right person.
Yeah, reach out to the right person. Somebody wiser, more experienced.
I would like to share here, like Ramnath, I'll give you an example. Like sometimes I'm confused, you know, my friends tell me that you need to do this in your career. Now I feel pressurized and sometimes I feel I should go ahead and do it. That's the time when I talk to some senior friends of mine, my senior colleagues, and discuss that this is what a group of friends told me. Do you think I should do this or do you think otherwise? So these people are senior, they have seen, you know, the academic field more, they understand the administration better, and that's when they guide me, you know. So reaching out should be done with right people.
Yes? So you can note this, it's a very valid point. Talk to a senior person.
To us.
Like as Sakina pointed out, she was being bullied by friends or whatever. If she talks to that same age group, they're not going to be giving her the advice that she needs. Yeah, you know. So it's very important. Now,
Vishwa, do you want to share now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So I would like to share my personal experiences. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I would like to say that peer pressure occurs when you are feeling pressurized to do something that you do not want to do.
Ah, lovely point. Yeah.
So this happened to me as well. When I was in school, Instagram, as you all know, it was a new application then, and it was a very popular trend to compare each other's followers. So I realized that my friends had a way greater number of followers than I did. So I decided to accept follow requests from random people, random strangers. And I started talking to this one person and we became really good friends. She told me that her name was Komal, and we started talking. And then after a lot of time, I realized, after some time, I realized that the person I was talking to was not actually a girl, it was a boy. So I felt really disappointed because I thought all this time that I was talking to a girl, who was a senior in my school, but turns out this person was a boy who I did not know.
Wow.
So I would just like to say that if you are dealing with such pressure, you will realize, you will feel that you are doing something wrong. So you need to pay attention to how you feel.
Okay.
Excellent, Vishwa. If Sangeeta, with your permission, I really want to share this. So guys, I always tell my students in the third year class of National College that when you are on Facebook or you are on Twitter or you're on Instagram, it's very important that you have your head on your shoulder. You must understand you cannot reveal all information about yourself on these comment portals. So I'm not saying that you lie, but it is not necessary that you reveal all information. So because you don't know, I mean, you all have heard of cyberbullying and cybercrime, and there are people online who's just waiting because they have nothing else to do. They're waiting to get these kind of information and chat online, and sometimes the content of the chat may not be appropriate. So don't reveal your personal phone numbers, don't give your address, don't put up your photo, don't give your wherever college, school, institution that you're studying, don't give all the details. Be very selective in what information you're giving. There's no harm in following someone in Instagram, but when you're following someone, don't give too many personal comments, so that it draws attention and then people start focusing on you. So be more, being general. You can still have those kinds of friendships in person than really getting too involved online with, friends, because ultimately these are strangers, they are acquaintances, you don't know them really well. So as they say, it's
excellent point.
It's important always to take precautions, rather than later being, upset and being, you feel bad. So,
Rushil, so Rushil, let me think. Rushil, let us note it down. Okay, please write down. Put the bullet point.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was very good sharing, both of you, really, Vishwa and me. Be very careful of social media people who follow you.
Yeah. People who follow you.
Who follow you?
Yes, who follow you.
Do not, full stop. Do not reveal too much about yourself. About yourself, yes. Or share personal details, because they can take advantage of you.
Yes, because they
advantage of you.
Yeah, excellent. Yes. So let's just stretch that out. This is very, very vital. It has happened to most of us. I can tell you, Ashu has had such random, requests on social media because her photos there. She stopped using Facebook even, right? Because, she was getting all kinds of weirdos approaching her, right? Thank God she showed it to me. You have to be very careful, folks, about what you share, who you share with. And I really appreciate this point. Yeah?
Ma'am, I have one little query.
Yeah?
The
Sakina, we can't hear you clearly at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Meghna ma'am, I have a little query. The person the senior person you're sharing the information with, they can be like a family member, like a close cousin or something also?
Absolutely, absolutely. See, when I say senior, I mean anyone you can trust.
Right.
So of course, you trust your younger sister. Of course, you trust your mother and father. But
Right,
someone senior who you know that if you reach out, the person will give you good guidance. It could be anyone. You must have a good, trusting, open communication relation with this person.
Yes.
So Rushil, please note in this point in relationships that reach out to a support group or teacher, reach out to the right person, talk to a senior person, full stop. After that, to the trust is important. Okay, just put trust in capitals. So we know that we have to trust that person.
Yes.
Trust.
Yeah. Stretch it out.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay?
Perfect.
Yeah. So what Meghna ma'am said, it could be aunt, it could be uncle, it could be cousin, it could be friend, it could be younger, older. But the important thing is, do you trust that person?
Awesome.
And number two, is he or she qualified to give you the advice? Now say I have a problem, right, at home. Would I be wise talking to somebody who's an employee, who may be my house help or a driver or somebody like that? It would not be suitable to ask that person. So you have to be conscious of who you ask if you want proper advice. Okay. So Meghna ma'am, this is very valuable. Please, I know you have time constraint. You please let us know how long you can go on for, or what the situation is.
Sangeeta, I think some of them have left because they had a class. So they had information. I think 3 of them are still there, and they all are in some GRE class.
So shall we, do they have time to do a one-word wrap-up?
Yes, sure. I think, Priya, can you just send a message to your sir that you all will be just joining in 5 minutes, please?
Rida messaged me. I'm really sorry, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just tell them because they've been.
Are you okay with that, or you can put a stop right now? Not an issue.
I think we can. Sharon hasn't shared. Sharon, do you want to share?
I'll do it last.
You are the last.
You are the last, darling.
I have never had friends ever. No one is talking to me at all.
Okay. Can I comment on that? Sharon? So, like we are talking about positive and negative impact of peer pressure. So we also need to understand that, peers are very important part of our life. Because, they grow with us, they know us personally, and it is a two-way relation, okay? You can't have a friend who calls you once, who messages you once, and if you don't reply back, then that person thinks maybe you're not interested. So it is an effort that 2 people or few people have to make together. You have to give a little and you need to get a little. So having peer pressure is, peers is very important because they give you that support. So all of us, you may not have 20 friends, but you may have those 2 very good friends who are your, buddies as they call, and you grow with them, you share with them. They are your secret keepers, they are like your vault. So every time you have a secret, you open the vault, put your secret in, and you know that they're going to keep it with them. So Sharon, in my opinion, I think it's very important that you reach out to people. I understand you said that no one is talking to you, but I think you can make the first, take the first step. And I'm sure, you have great friends in Skill Shakti. So if you call Ramnath one evening and say, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Why don't we play a game online? And then Ramnath says, why don't we call Sakina online? And then all of you on Zoom or Google Meet play a game, So that is sharing. So
and also sharing means you have to message also.
Right. Yes, absolutely. So messaging takes so much, it's so much fun. You have emojis and you send a funny message and you crack a joke. So every time, someone may not have the time or the network to be online, you can just be messaging. Like,
for example, Rushil every evening is saying good evening. He sends a fun gif. Good morning. Start by responding to that.
Lovely. Yes,
No
yes.
one messages and calls me up.
No, I'm sorry, Sharon. On the student chat, everybody is messaging.
Yes.
But you are not responding to it.
See, right now, I can see Sharon. Just now, I was looking at the chat box. My students had class, so they wrote on the chat box, guys, I'm sorry, but can I leave? That's open communication. So, you know, one person says, no, stay back, please stay back, it is fun. Other one's like, no, I really need to go. So that it's messaging, you know. And when
Even Rushil for that matter says on the chat that I didn't understand some words or I didn't understand.
Yes, thank you, Sakina. Absolutely. So
and that is also, yeah.
Nobody checks your spelling there. Nobody is checking your grammar there. People are just understanding your message and they're responding. So I feel it's very important that we message. You can ask Elvin. The first thing, you know, Sakina and guys, Shakti, first thing she's smiling. First thing I get up in the morning and I message Elvin. That Elvin, this has to be done, and she's like, yes, ma'am. And then we chat during the day, right? So it's important that we do this. Thank you, Rushi. Yes, I know I got a message from Rida also saying she has a class, so she's joining. Yes, Sangeeta.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
So, sorry. So I think with that, let us, Rushil, note down Sharan's point.
Yes, of course.
How do you make friends?
This is a very valid point he made.
Very valid point that you raised. How do you make friends? And our tips to him were use messages.
Use
messaging, reach out, take the initiative.
Use messages, yes.
Use messages, reach out.
Reach out. I would say the person has to make more effort.
Reach out to the person who makes more effort.
No, reach out.
No. And take initiative.
Take initiative.
Take initiative.
Next line, Rush.
Okay. Reach out is a good point.
Take initiative.
Meghna ma'am, how sometimes, you know, we can feel, no, let others reach out, let others do for me. Then I will respond. We may be shy, we may be cautious, we may feel nervous, you know. So how do you handle that?
Meghna ma'am, it can also be ego, like why if she doesn't message, why do I message back?
Absolutely. So Sakina, you're right, and you mentioned ego, and like Sangeeta said that, you know, you may be shy, you may be a little confused, but guys, you need to understand that you're not friends, you know. We are
Rochelle, that will not, I'm sorry, please make it black because it's not readable on a screenshot when you use this light color. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So, like to answer your question, Sakina, it is right that, you know, sometimes we may feel that why should I write back? And, you know, there's an ego that comes in and why should I take the initiative? That's one aspect. The other aspect is that you're just shy. You don't want to take the initiative. But always remember that, you know, one step at a time, you know, maximum what, you know, you message someone, the person doesn't message you back, have the other side of it. Maybe the person's phone was on silent, maybe the person's phone was charging. You know, I have a problem with my mobile, and a lot of times I see messages maybe a day later, and I always respond back saying, I'm sorry, my phone was on charge, it's not working, I'm sorry for the delayed response. So you have to just have that open communication. And of course, being shy is absolutely all right. There's no harm in being shy. But if you're shy and you just feel that, oh my God, the world has to reach out to me, that becomes a little problem, because like I said, you can't clap with one hand. You need two palms to clap. So who takes the first step is of course an issue, and that depends on the relationship you are having with the opposite person. But you also need to make consistent effort. Once the friendship bond is set, the trust bond is set, then these matters on who's doing first and who's going second really doesn't matter. So a lot of times I tell Elvin, can you message her? And she says, ma'am, but they have not responded on the group. And I tell her, it's all right. I don't know the person's timetable. You don't know the person's timetable. Just leave a message and the person will call back. The person could have called 2 days later. And I tell them that, look, you're late. Why don't you read your messages sometimes? So have open communication, Sakina, right? And I think in friends, ego is like a very big thing to have. So I think in friendship, the best thing is enjoy each other's company, have fun with each other, not on each other, with each other. Ego will just flow.
So let's put point number 4, no ego.
No ego. Yes, ma'am.
Under that, yeah, just put number 4, no ego.
No ego.
And number 5, if you are shy, take small steps.
If you are shy, take small steps.
To make friends. You don't have to try, just try. If you are shy, just try.
Yeah.
If you are shy, just try.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put an exclamation mark.
Need to see where the ball is.
If you are shy, Rush, did you mean to put the ARE before shy?
No, it's okay. I couldn't see that. No, that's why.
Yeah.
Because this thing was coming in the way.
Acha.
No
Excellent.
problem.
So with that, folks, I appreciate very much National College being there. And Meghna ma'am, as always, you are just super amazing. Fabulous. I think we learned so much each time.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And your students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, guys.
And Elvin, I made a mistake. I did not take a group photo. What do we do when you have the recording? See, you are more proficient than me. Can you just grab a screenshot from your recording and send it to me?
Sure, ma'am, I'll do that. I'll go to the recording and I'll see where I can see
Can you do
everyone's
it right away, darling?
Yeah, I cannot go to the recording. I have a few screenshots which I can send Meghna ma'am and she can forward it to you.
Can you otherwise just, Meghna, can I share my phone number with her, Elvin? Because I want to put it up on Insta.
Yeah, but Sangeeta, let her send it to me because in college we generally don't give.
So let her. Will you send it to me because I need to post it today.
Yeah. So when you're done, Elvin, with your class, you just send me. What ma'am's asked for, the group photograph, the screenshots of everything, and the recording.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. I just need the group shot for our Insta purpose. That's all.
Sure.
Sure, ma'am.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Big
you so
round
much.
of applause. Thank you, everybody, for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come back soon.
Sure. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Take care.
That you are
We're so grateful to you all.
explanation to us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Remember watching fashion show. You should have
Yes, absolutely. It's always a pleasure to come back and have these lovely sessions with all of you all. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. Keep smiling and enjoy. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.